Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome back. Let's dive in. Face your financial fears. You could be focusing a lot on your savings or your money in general. Anything else for Sagittarius, please? Most vital messages, please. Gratitude. So remember to stay centered in gratitude for all that you have, all that you've achieved, all that you've accomplished. We'll continue. I'm going to start with the Cali. I don't normally, but I feel like I want to. Oh, I keep seeing the rainbow there. So I think you are, succeeding. The most difficult part of a situation is over. You could have gone through something that really allowed you to mature. Lord. Yeah, something about balancing out things. Interesting. I guess we'll go ahead and pull that one and check it out or see if there's any relevance there. It looks like to be something to do with communication, definitely. There could have been somebody negative in your past that was speaking really negative over you or about you in your life, and you realized, wow, this person's cursing you with their words. Yeah, okay, let's see. She demands surrender of futile attempts to control that which is beyond her sphere of understanding until the pain transforms into sweet pleasure of release. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. Yeah, I mean, we do have the new moon tomorrow, so I mean, technically, we're still in the last bit of that waning moon phase where we're letting go of things, shedding things. Not a great time to plant a seed. I watched a great lecture about astrology yesterday. He was talking about the moon cycles and how when the moon is waxing, it's like Isis, the goddess, who is fertility, and when it wanes, it's her evil twin or her evil sister, which is like something was like Nephthys or something like that. But it's basically not a good time to plant seeds, right? So let's see. To birth the new, she devours the old. Persistence to clinging to what has been, the attachment to our past pain, fear, and unknown future are no and fear of an unknown future are no match for her genius and unwavering will to clear the way and provide best conditions for the next chapter to unfold. Yeah, so just be grateful about life. Life is so short, so it's really nice that we even have the opportunity to learn through our lessons, to grow through our lessons. I like her earrings. They're beautiful big gold earrings. I think you're leveling up in a sense, definitely. There are cosmic cycles within personal ones in which our lives must align. There are karmic time frames that govern soul contracts and relationships and the timing of life's circumstances and changes of fortune and the opening up of pathways for us. Using free will, we can enhance the flow of healing and do all we can to ready ourselves to leap forward at the appropriate moment. And that's page 90, which is all about letting go and seeing the bigger picture. Yet the Divine Mother, in her infinite wisdom and regenerative power, knows and enacts the perfect transition at the best time. So maybe you felt like you wanted to do something and you don't feel guilty that you haven't done it. You got to listen to your instincts. And if it's not the right time to push, why would you plant a seed when it's still winter? You know what I mean? Wait a week for the weather to get better, right? So she orchestrates a shifting of individual and collective cycles to be in harmony with each other. Yeah, interesting. During this time globally, the light of spiritual knowledge is partially consumed within darkness of ignorance and confusion. Hopefully we can raise out of that, but people keep people in ignorance to control them, to utilize them. It's like I heard a very interesting thing yesterday about how Christianity really bastardized spirituality in order to control. It was the Roman Empire's ability to control their expanding empire and enslave people. So it's really a religion of enslavement. That's why we have pedophilia in the church. That's why we have them telling you, don't seek knowledge, stay ignorant so that I can utilize you for every resource that you offer, right? So let's see. Redressing spiritual imbalance. Yeah, so you're really centering yourself, getting grounded, elevating, kind of like a queen, beautiful energy here for sure. It assists us in taking the right things in and expressing ourselves as we choose. Interesting. So your words are vitally important at this time. Continue to say affirmations over your life, when you're walking around your house or whatever or whatnot. Like, I'm so grateful to be here. Thank God I have a beautiful roof. Thank God I have food to eat. Thank God I'm alive. Thank God for my health. Thank God God is watching out for me, that angels are supporting me. God is a unity of souls, of spirits. It's Elohim means he and she in plural, right? So let's see. Yeah, there's an end to a diabolical era of greed, fear, confusion, hatred, self-righteousness, or negativity. Yeah. There is a pathway back to the heroic and beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And there are constellations associated with the heroes in the sky, right? So Ophiuchus, Hercules, all of them, 7 heroes. Um, A divine intervention is taking place. Call upon her for assistance now. So just be centered in that gratitude, especially since you have so much support around you and so much love around you. I love listening to near-death experiences and how they always talk about this kind of peace. I almost drowned once myself, and there was a sense of peace. Somebody saved me, but when it was happening, it was like, I don't know, it just felt really nice. You know what I mean? So I don't. Whatever happens, life is short. Enjoy it, right? We're here to learn. So let's grab a deeper message. I like the red. They're both wearing very much a lot of red, which is such a regal color here. I'm really feeling it. especially if you're the type of person who hasn't been enacting on your passion, on your anger, on your ability to stand up for yourself, on your ability to fight and conquer. I think this is a good time for you to understand the power of the color red, that deep red, blood, the life force. So Sagittarius. Grief. Yeah, you could be going through a lot of things. Interesting. Ancestors are watching though. We can see that here. The halo around their head, the light, right? So let's go ahead and see. I'm being called to wear some rhododendite or rhodochrosite. I don't know how you say this, but I'm going to go ahead and read it. Yeah, especially if you're shedding things, like have love for yourself. This is happening for your highest good. This is happening for your self-esteem. We can't stay holding on to frequencies that we've evolved beyond, right? Mourning and loss. Okay. This could be a Scorpio. Yeah, I think there's a new business contract that needs to be like cleared. Like it's coming in, so you need to like clear the way for it, right? Grief is an uncomfortable dance between feeling everything and feeling nothing. It isn't exclusive to losing someone. So you might have been feeling a lot of grief. I was last night, definitely. And then I actually dreamt of Kamala Harris. It was a really nice dream. I love dreaming about people that I admire. So yeah, grief is an uncomfortable dance between feeling everything and feeling nothing. And she's had to go through so much, right? Like, it must be hard to like fight against so much misogyny, so much patriarchy, so much hate from Trump and all those gossipers, right? Maybe you've dealt with similar things. It isn't exclusive to losing someone. Grief can happen when you just understand things that you never were understanding before that allow you to see the darker truths. Like, let's say you thought your childhood was perfect and then you realize, oh, that was abuse. You know what I mean? And you're like, wow, that's, you're grieving because you're maturing. You're moving beyond. It's the mother, maiden, crone, right? You're moving beyond the maiden to the mother you understand, oh, like the maiden is someone who's like the virgin quality, right? And we need to sacrifice that to elevate, to get out of ignorance, right? A lot of people like us in that state of victimhood, in that state of naivety, but we need to mature beyond it, right? So grief can manifest when you feel like a failure or when you feel regret. It can appear when you feel overwhelmed or when you feel guilty. It can leave you or just shame for the things that you've dealt with, right? And don't feel that way. Like the more you understand about the universe, the more you understand you are loved, right? It can leave you feeling it all and then feeling nothing or even feeling both at the same time. And call upon help, for your spirit team. There's always spirits around you. That's why when we take photos, photography and ghosts were kind of like talked about at the same time when they were invented, the photograph. But we've always knew ghosts were around, and they are. There's so many around us, so they're always guiding and helping. Call in good spirits. Likewise, we can be so lost in our grief that we forget to live. We mourn for things that have long since slipped in our fingers. We find ourselves in a sort of limbo, living half dead. I mean, we are in that waning moon phase before the next seed is planted this Friday, November 1st, 111, the gateway. This is what can happen when you spend too much time searching for and missing what you've lost and forgetting to be grateful for what's left behind. Yeah, so continue to reaffirm everything you're grateful for, the lessons that you've learned, the assets you've acquired, the knowledge, the wisdom, the maturity, the ability to even live to see today, to move beyond these things that could have killed so many other people, right? Feeling grief can mean you have a lack of satisfaction about where you are in life, what you have, or perhaps more appropriate, what you don't have. You're putting too much of your focus on what's missing and have cut off the rest of the world. There are still people and opportunities for you if you'll only lift your head and take a look around. Interesting. I think you're letting go of a lot of things. Don't pressure yourself, though. Like, it's better to not rush ahead prematurely, I think, but it's also not good to stay too, stuck in the past either. But you've got to process and let it go, feel it deeply, fully, and release, right? Yeah, I think there's more opportunities, especially for after this death, a period like the phoenix rising from the ashes. I think there's more opportunities for shared finances for you in the future, power, a greater increased sense of power as well, greater understanding and strategy as well. You understand a lot more about yourself, most likely as well. Life still goes on when you've suffered a loss. Mourn for the things you wanted and didn't get or had and lost, but be sure to keep going. And sometimes if something doesn't happen, it's because spirits don't want it to happen for you, and it's because it was dangerous or it's going to lead you down a path that you were not going to like. You know what I mean? That was not going to be good for you. And you don't know that. You don't see that always, Sometimes the lamb walks up to the wolf. It's giving Red Riding Hood the wolf vibe, right? And you've got all these spirits that are like, please, this is a wolf. This is not your grandmother, right? The universe never takes something away without giving you something to take its place. I mean, that's beautiful. So let's grab some quick tarot, maybe baby, and we'll see what's up. Yeah, I think especially since she's wearing so much blue can be associated with a real passivity, And so you see herself adorning more of this red. She's sticking out her tongue, her red, fiery tongue. Her eyes are like flaming with fire, with light. Her third eye chakra is opened, right? So there's a real golden red that you should incorporate into your life, especially if you are feeling sad or depressed. The more red you can wear, you can see all the blue around her. There's like, you could see the constellations around her, but she's being protected. She loves animals. There's some level of stubbornness. There could have been someone stubborn in your past. I just noticed she's folding her hands in prayer. So prayer is very important. Spirits hear prayers. Spirits communicate via telepathy. So Sagittarius, people and placements. Oh, they're pulling me to the tea leaf, but can you give us a few of these, please? Sagittarius. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you could have been dealing with an air sign, something that didn't work out socially. This person could have been unstable in their home life, or this was not really the foundation that you really were looking for, honestly. Like, this person could have been more dreams and wishy-washiness and love bombing and, like, what do you call that? Like when someone spins a web of illusion. Anything else? Yeah, this person was not willing to protect their passions as well. I feel like there's a real instability here. This could have been really lustful and based on that more so than anything. It looks like you're focusing on your work. You're coming out of conflict, which is great. You might not be feeling super duper dapper happy, but the more that you can cultivate the happiness and align yourself with that frequency, the better. Don't be sad about having to leave something behind either. Because I think on time you'll realize that you're actually very lucky to have left this behind. So I'm just going to pull some more crystals. Yeah, we saw that yesterday in your reading, actually, and it was in the same position. Time to get out of a situation, right? It's giving like the bucket had holes in it anyways. Like, why are you constantly trying to put your love into something that's just leaking out, not giving you anything back? The bucket is broken, bro. There's no container here that's worthy of, you know what I mean? It gets rusted out. Sagittarius. I think you're coming out of heartbreak, which is great. I think you're preparing to open new doors. Why am I seeing The Shining? The door from The Shining where the blood rushes up against the door. Yeah, something here could have been haunted. This person could have been abusive. You know, in The Shining, there's that character, the guy who's like gets possessed by the spirits of the hotel. So this person could have been possessed by lower entities because of their lower vibrations, right? We align with the spirits that are on our same frequency, right? This could have been someone close to you, somebody quite different. They could have had like lighter features, blonde, white, you know. But it looks like a path with money is waiting for you to find it. A lot of times God will not give you finances if there's a thief around or someone that's pulling on your energy like a empty pail. Like that's just sucking you dry, right? Sagittarius, any other last messages for Sag? Thank you. Yeah, okay. I think you're taking your stuff and you're getting the hell out of Dodge. You know what I mean? Anything else? Maybe we'll grab you a animal. Oracle. Most vital messages. Thank you. Bring your ideas to life. 24. Beautiful. It kind of came out sideways, so you might read the reverse. Thank you for being here again. It's truly appreciated. I feel like I have friends. 24. Okay, let's see. Seemingly out of nowhere, the jolt of electric eel appears to awaken you to a big idea that you're meant to explore. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted to you right now, so celebrate. Your life has the potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises in you, electrifying you, so you can't wait to get started bringing your idea to life. The revelations you experience are now meant to set you on a new path. So this could be about learning about business contracts, relationships in general, which allows you to kind of operate in a better way. Yeah, with more mastery, really, especially if you close anything out. So don't be afraid to act, explore, examine, and don't fear the changes that may come. For Spirit wants to shower you with love, success, abundance, and that you hope to experience. Now is a thrilling time of epiphanies, inspired action, ideas, and innovation. This is a wondrous sign for you today. I really feel like you're letting go of something. Like you can't hold on when you've got everything in your hands, right? So you're like letting go of one person, and you're like flying upwards. And now you're aligning to people that are inspirational to you, that are good supporters, that pour back into you, that are the next chapter. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for being here. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. I actually can't comment. I turned off comments, but it's just part of I say it on automatically. You can get a personal by messaging me on Telegram. You can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link. Good luck. Take care.